Hi, I'm Mark Broughton with Mountain High Video Productions. I'm here with Bailey and Cooper. We're getting ready to go to Fallbrook, California, to Larry and Marla Van Willigens. We've been invited by Becky and Benny Wong to check out disc dogs in Southern California. Get ready, here we go.
Basic forearm throw. Okay, we have our two fingers on the back side and our thumb on the ridge. The object here is to keep it straight and with a lot of wrists. You always lower this end so that it keeps straight. So when I throw it, I'm ready to throw it with this wrist cocked and this end, the frisbee in front of me, down. Because when I release it, it's gonna straighten out on its own. So quickly, I'm gonna just do a real quick throw. So basically, the frisbee just leveled out on its own. And anytime there's a wind, it's gonna go one direction, and usually it's this direction for me. It becomes like a right-hand throw, because if you look at it, the spin is the same direction. So it's spinning this way. But for right hand, it'll be like a left-hand throw, because it's spinning the left-hand throw backhand. So to compensate that, you have to make sure you keep the side lower against the wind, and you can level it more with the wind. But with the wind, it's gonna be fast, so you have to keep the tip up so it now floats. Not too high up, because it'll float too high. So just slightly a little more, and down like this. So I keep like down like this, cocked, and I'm ready to go. The thumb flick, we call it. The thumb is, for right-handed, it's just right here. You bring it over here, right in front. Your two fingers is on the front of the ridge. And basically you rotate your wrist and cocking it right in front of you or over your shoulder. And you just have to just release your wrist with a spin. And that's a little snap with it. So basically I just pull back, cock the wrist, and just fling it. Okay. Same thing, thumb down below, two fingers, wrists cocked, and throw. Release.
All right.
Just a release. And you don't have to hyzer that at all. You don't have to lean it. It stays true. The thumb is reversed. Instead of thumb throw this way, you rotate it. Now the thumb is this way. And you put your fingers right on top. Basically, you're gonna send the frisbee wrist flick this way. And this has to be level. This frisbee has to be level. To level it out this way, I lean back and I release it by cocking my wrist first. I pull back and I slowly, or actually I just in motion this way. When it gets right in front of my face, I snap my wrist. So I go like this and snap. And here it goes. Again, the reverse. So basically you just have it in front. So the thumb is away. The other one is towards you. So this is away. Fingers on top. Cock my wrist. Pull back. Lean back. And flick.
Excellent.
We're gonna just demonstrate what the mini distance or toss and fetch competition is about. One disc, 1 minute. You got 1 minute to see how far you can throw it up to 50 yards for maximum point, and the dog has to return to you as fast as possible and make sure he releases it. As the dog does release it, you grab the disc, pick it up, you tell the dog to go around you so that you have time to cock and get ready for your next throw. As the dog goes around, you're ready to throw and the dog can track the frisbee in front of them. So as the dog, even better yet, in the very beginning of the competition, you actually have your dog 6 feet back if you want even.
Oh.
Or you can have in front.
Oh.
Both has to be behind the throwing line.
Okay.
They're the same thing, the distance here, he doesn't have to go around you. for start, I always like this because he has top speed. He's at maximum speed by the time he passes me. And I fling the disc as far as I can, or up to 40 yards. And he has so much speed, I can throw a faster throw. I know he'll get to it. That's one of my advantage. But if not, if you have a slower dog, make sure you take your time to time it right. And basically, I make sure the dog is right behind me before I throw, or right at least 3 feet behind me, so that the dog can track. Usually have as a backhand throw. This is my best consistent throw. Basically, a backhand throw is pretty simple. It's like a tennis racket grab, thumb on top, fingers in back, and I usually drop this one down a little bit. And I do a lot of spin to keep it accurate. So basically, this stays down. If it's more windy, this stays down even more, so that the wind doesn't correct it. As I snap it, it levels out. So I take one step and I release it. So that's basically how it works. And you judge how it spins. If it goes towards your, well, for right-handed, if you throw it and if it goes towards your left, you have to compensate it by more leveling it. But most right-hander, the tendency of the throw would go toward the right. That means you really have to drop it more.
Okay.
That's more tendency. So against the wind, you definitely have to throw it more, lower it, because the wind will make it go toward the right.
Okay.
All right. Normally is you get anywhere from 5 to 10 discs, and they all have to be consistent the same disc, and they have to be approved discs. Basically, what you do is you take your disc and you manage to do these routine that's consistent, different tricks, so you don't have to be picking up discs all the time. So what I do is I have all my discs in my hand. As one disc is used, I can do different tricks off my body, over my body, whatever it is. It's ready to go. The dog jumps. I have another disc. I have 5 of them here. So I have another throw. So I can throw one here and throw one here. So boom, boom.
So he doesn't have to bring those back.
No, he doesn't. But
Yeah.
it's wise that they do, because you don't have to run out there to get it.
Oh yeah, right.
So if the dog returns it and drops it in there, then you're actually better off.
Okay.
And actually, we'll show a freestyle routine and show you how it looks.
Okay.
And that's the leg vault. The body has a body twist sometimes that the dog gets upside down,
Uh-huh.
and that's what we're looking for.
To do that a couple of times, but I haven't figured out how to.
The dog not to be set to do these tricks, but sometimes the dog is too dangerous. You have to set him.
Woo.
We did that thing, because you only have either 5 to 10 discs depending on the competition.
Yeah.
Butterfly. Yeah. So I count all your different throws, and if they're clean, you get an extra bonus. You do worse, you get minus for that throw.
Oh yeah.
Like that. That's also you gotta watch the ground. You know that the ground's gonna come behind you, so therefore you gotta make it float or go higher up, because the dog doesn't have time to get to it. It's not level.
That rat terrier we know.
Oh, I like that. There you go. I've been working on that.
See how it goes up behind? They go backwards.
Yeah.
Like instead of forward.
Yeah, I've been working on that. I am not there yet, but.
Good. One's up on that end. So therefore you don't have very much time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got that. Oh yeah. Hi, it's Mark Broughton again with Mountain High Video Productions. We're back from Fallbrook, and what a great time we had. I want to thank Larry and Marla Van Willigen, Disc Dogs in Southern California, Cheryl and Riley for their performance. It was awesome. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. We'll look forward to seeing you on December 4th.